Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys doing well. Welcome, fan denners. Hope you're having a good weekend. Welcome to the show, guys. We're about to get underway for the game. The radar slightly ahead of me. Just seeing the end of the tributes to Dennis Law. Be very well remembered. A fantastic footballer and a man that deserves respect across the football world. Say the only Scotsman to ever win the Ballon d'Or. Massive tributes being paid to him at Old Trafford this afternoon. So we have the black background in honour of Dennis Law this afternoon, and may he rest in peace. And our thoughts are always with his family and close friends. So, welcome to the show, guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. And hopefully, we're in for a good game. And hopefully, United put in a good performance in honour of Dennis Law this afternoon. So, just about to get underway, guys. So, Alan, Danny Welbeck there shaking hands with Alex Ferguson. It's a smile on his face, which is something as a kid I never saw a lot of with Alex Ferguson. Never saw him smiling very often when he was the United manager. But these days, obviously, he can relax more as he's retired. So we're about to get underway, guys. Radar's about a minute ahead of us this afternoon. Stevie's with us. Stevie saying, hi, Gaz and chat. Jonathan's dropped his tributes into Dennis Law. Also, sorry, Jonathan, can't highlight it, mate, because it's not come up on the screen. But thank you for dropping in that comment in tribute to Dennis Law. Welcome to the show. If you are just joining us, guys, pleasure to have you with us. So Brighton getting us underway as they just knock the ball back towards the edge of their own goal. It's knocked out wide on the far side as United come to press the ball. It's knocked back into the Brighton half. Brighton now with the possession midway inside their own half as they now play it out wide on the far side. It's not long as United win it back on that far side. Now they try to come forward, but quickly pressed there by Brighton as United play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball with United as they play it out wide on this near side of the field. Played forward as Brighton come to challenge for it. It's played into the centre circle there. So ball with United on the halfway line as Brighton come to press the ball. It's just cut back to their centre backs as United now switch the play out to the far side. Ball played long down the field as it's challenged by Brighton, and the ball just goes out of play on the far side for a throw in. So Brighton with the throw in on the far side of the field. Ball thrown long forward up the field as United head it back in the direction it came from. Both sets of players trying to challenge for it there. United come away with it as they just push back into their own half, still on the far side. Brighton challenge for it. Brighton now coming into the box. Ball crossed in. Goalkeeper makes a save at the near post as it's deflected behind, and Welbeck colliding with the keeper there. Oh, decent chance. Oh, it come off Danny Welbeck in the end. So that's actually going to be a goal kick for United. Didn't see that. So if you are just joining us, guys, apologies. The radar is slightly ahead of what I'm seeing on the screen, but I always put it on the screen to keep you guys better informed so you're not totally relying on my commentary skills. As now Brighton with the possession as they just intercept it on that far side. It's played into the middle of the park. United coming to challenge for it. Brighton just managing to retain the possession there as it's cut back slightly. Now Brighton with the possession on the edge of the centre circle. I say work it out towards the far side of the field. It's played forward as eventually they knocked it out of play on that far side and it's gone out for a United throw-in midway inside the United half. Ball back in play and it's knocked straight out of play again for another throw-in there. United now playing it back to the edge of their own box as it's not long out wide on this near side. Brighton challenged for it. They managed to come away with it here, Brighton. Now Brighton playing it forward. And it's worked right across the field out to the far side. As now they race up towards the edge of the box. United pressing to try and win it back. As Brighton just managed to keep the possession there. It's played back into the middle of the park. Now the ball switched out to this near side as Brighton come to trying to come forward there, but United trying to challenge as Brighton just managed to retain the possession. They're forced to play it back to the edge of their own box there, though. Now the ball knocked long down the field as Brighton in behind. And Brighton with a shot. Oh, Brighton have opened the score. 4 minutes in. It's United 0, Brighton 1. Well, that was a quick ball straight down the centre of the field. In behind the United defence. And Brighton ruthlessly smash it into the back of the net to open the score. Well, nice bit of football there by Brighton. Simple and effective. Really nice ball. Old school football. Long ball straight over the top. In behind the United defence. United guilty of playing the high line. And United punished by Brighton with the ball in behind and played into the box. Tapped on for Welbeck to tap it into the back of the net. And Anna unable to keep it out there. Now the ball knocked up the field as both sets of players trying to win it on that far side. It was Jan Kuba with the goal. Now the ball, I thought it was Welbeck who's scored it, but it wasn't. Jan Kuba. Now United on the edge of the Brighton box looking to respond as Brighton challenge for it. United, well, there's a coming together there as the referee blows for the foul. And that's going to be a free kick to Brighton on the edge of their own box. So Brighton with the free kick. Just playing it short back to the goalkeeper. United just sitting off at the moment as Brighton now play out towards the far side. It's United that come to intercept it, but they've ended up running the ball. Well, they've just let the ball roll out of play there. That's going to be a throw into United on that far side, deep inside the Brighton half. Now the ball back in play. United playing it into the corner flag as Brighton challenge for it. And United claiming a corner there. The referee says no. Well, it did look like a corner to United. But the referee not giving it. Yep, just seen a replay of that, and it did come off the Brighton player, so it should have been a United corner. The referee not agreeing, though. Now the ball with Brighton on this near side as they knock it forward. United challenge for it, and it's gone out of play on this near side for a throw-in. So throwing to Brighton inside the United half, about 10 yards from the halfway line. Ball back in play as Brighton now play it back into their own half. It's knocked long down the field. As Brighton now in behind the United defence. It's crossed in as United managed to knock it away. And it rolls out on this near side. But the referee's going to pull it back there for the offside for Brighton. And that's going to be a free kick to United just outside their own box. So, Brighton coming to press the ball as United now switch the play out to the far side. It's not long up the field. Looking to get in behind the Brighton defence, but Brighton just getting back there to intercept it. Now Brighton knocking it out wide on this near side, but that's a poor ball as it's gone out for a throw into United just inside the Brighton half of the field. Sorry, guys, just trying to get my mic right. It's a bit in my face too much there. So United now with the ball played back into the centre circle. And say, work it out wide on this near side. It's played forward as Brighton come to press the ball. United just managing to retain it there. It's played back into their own half. Now, United looking to come forward as they probe down the centre. Brighton pressing the ball. United now switching the play out to this near side as they knock it on. Brighton managing to win it back there. Now Brighton playing it forward on this near side, but it's challenged by United. United managed to come away with it, but they lose it there. As now Brighton on the attack, quickly playing it into the middle of the park. Challenged by United. As they play it forward there, United, but they've lost it again. As Brighton play it back out wide on this near side. Brighton playing it back into their own half, just playing it back to their centre-backs there. Now the ball played back to the United goalkeeper as he plays it forward down the centre. Brighton challenge for it on the halfway line. And the United player there brought down on the halfway line. It's going to be a free kick to United. Jonathan is with us. Jonathan saying, come on, United. Not the start I wanted. Plenty of time left. Absolutely. Well said, Jonathan. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're having an enjoyable weekend, mate. And a pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the show. Just to let you guys know, Forest have taken a lead against Southampton. So Forest 1, Southampton 0. And Everton have gone ahead against Tottenham. So Everton 1, Tottenham 0. In the Scottish Cup, Falkirk 1, Wraith Rovers 1. And if you missed it earlier, guys, Leeds winning 3-0 in the Yorkshire Derby against Sheffield Wednesday. Now the ball played into the box for United as it's knocked away. Brighton trying to win it back on this near side, but it's as they knock it forward, the challenge there by United. And he's gone down under the challenge. The referee stops the play here. So thank you for that, Jonathan. Jonathan saying Forest 1. So yeah, just saw that, mate. Thank you, Jonathan. Stevie saying, hi, Jonathan. Absolutely still time possible. Positive thoughts. Thank you, Stevie. And David's with us. Dave saying, hello, Gaz, Stevie, and all the Fandom family. Gaz, sorry about yesterday. My phone died and had no charge with him. No worries, Dave. Well, I was happy to hear you got to enjoy your pie, mate, without the dogs mithering you for a bite. Welcome to the show, Dave. No apology needed, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're well and hope you've had a good weekend, mate. Now United with the possession on this near side as they knock the ball forward up the field. It's intercepted by Brighton. United challenging for it there. United come away with it. Now United playing it down the centre as they race forward towards the edge of the Brighton box. Brighton with a challenge from behind there. And the referee says no foul as boos go round Old Trafford. And now Brighton playing it out wide on this near side. So, yeah, welcome to the show, Dave. And Jonathan saying, same old United, Stevie, always chasing the game. Yeah, I suppose you're right. It has been very much like that for United in the last few seasons. You're very much right there, Jonathan. Thank you, mate. Brighton getting forward there, but as they play the ball into the box, it's a disappointing ball as the goalkeeper manages to intercept it there. But yeah, that should have been a free. In fairness, the lot brought down on the edge of the box there. Arguably, it's a 50-50 because the Brighton player did make contact with the ball, but he didn't win it. But whenever it's a challenge from behind, you always think it's going to go with a fouled player. Now the ball worked out wide on the far side as it's gone out of play there for a throw-in. Jamie is with us. Jamie saying, all right, guys, how are you and Beckett? Yeah, doing good. Thank you, Jamie. Hope you're well, enjoying the football. And hope Megan is well, mate. Welcome to the show. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, Jamie. Thank you. Stevie saying, hi, Dave. And Jamie. Thank you, Stevie. Jamie saying, hi, Dave. How are you doing, mate? Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. And Jamie also saying hi to Jonathan. Top stuff. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Thank you, Jamie, saying hi to Stevie as well. Stevie saying, good, thanks. How's you? Thank you, Stevie. Dave saying, I'm good, JW. How's you and Megan, pal? Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Now the ball with United on the far side as they just play it back into the middle here. Brighton coming to press the ball. United just managing to retain it there as they play it back to their centre-backs midway inside their own half. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as Brighton come to press the ball. United just managing to keep it there. Now it's worked into the middle. Ball knocked over the top, trying to get in behind the Brighton defence, but Brighton head it out of play on this near side, and that's going to be a free kick. Throwing, to United. United taking the throw in quickly. Ball played back into the middle of the park. Brighton challenging for it. United cut it back there, playing it back to the halfway line, and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. And Jamie saying, Wednesday, we need you to win today. They lost today, Jamie. I'm sure you saw that. And Jamie also saying, Dave, we're doing great. Thanks for asking, pal. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Ball knocked down the field. It's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper there. Dave saying, Gaz, my two pies were delicious. Shame we lost, but not. But on the same one. On to the next one. Absolutely, Dave. Can't win them all, mate. It's got to click at some point, mate. It's got to click for Millwall. I keep waiting for it to happen to be fair, with Millwall and Preston. I keep hoping you guys will put a run together in the Championship. No disrespect to every other club in the Championship, but they're the two clubs for me that have pushed into the playoffs on a number of occasions and not had the rewards of Premier League football. So I'm hoping, I know you're not that bothered about it, Dave, I know that, but for me, I would like to see Millwall and Preston get an opportunity to play some Premier League football. Even if it's only for one season, just to give the cash injection to those two clubs that would obviously make them more competitive in the Championship and even the playing field. Because let's be honest, most of the clubs you guys are playing in the Championship have had a spell in the Premier League, so they've had a big cash injection into the club from being in the Premier League. United now with the possession on this near side. Ball played in towards the edge of the box as Brighton come to challenge for it. United just managing to retain it there as it's played into the box. United with a shot as it just goes wide of this near side post. And that's going to be a goal kick to Brighton. But yep, chin up, Dave. And hopefully, like I say, hopefully Millwall get a spell of having a good season at some point in the Championship. James saying, we're doing great. Thanks for asking, guys, mate. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. My pleasure. Jamie saying, Dave, two pies? Yeah, he took advantage of having being at the game yesterday. Obviously, when he's at home eating his pies, the dogs want some. Now, Brighton with the possession on this near side as United come to press the ball. Brighton knock it up towards the halfway line. It's won back by United there. Now United playing it into the centre circle. As they come forward now, it's worked out wide on the far side. Ball played in behind the Brighton defence. As the Brighton players come across the challenge for it. United managing to retain the possession there, though, as they just cut it back up the field. Now it's worked into the middle of the park. As United eventually play it all the way back to the halfway line. Now switching the play out to this near side. Brighton coming to press the ball as United again play it back to the halfway line into the centre circle. And Jamie saying, I watched it, Gaz. Yeah, I thought you would be watching it, mate. I thought you would. Sat watching the game, the Sheffield derby. That was this afternoon. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday were in it most of the game, weren't they? It was 1-0 for quite a long time. But in the end, finished 3-0. Now, United on this near side as it's cut back to the halfway line. Yeah, well, Brighton keeping themselves compact here. Just looking at the formation now that if United get a few balls, instead of trying to play it into the box all nice and cosy, why not try and get a few balls over the top? Look at our high line from Brighton. Good ball in behind. And they could get in on goal a lot easier. Now United coming in from the far side. Ball played into the box, brought down. Claims for a foul. As Brighton managing to knock it away. It's won back by United outside the box. Oh, that's hit and hope there for United. As Brighton managed to win it back. Now Brighton playing it out wide on this near side as they get up the field. Now the ball with Brighton as they just cut it back there. Playing it back to the goalkeeper. It's knocked forward. Oh, United in behind the Brighton defence, brought down in the box. Is the referee going to give it? He's going to give the penalty, I think, here. So, referee stops the play. It is going to be a penalty for United. Well, I don't think the referee could have. There looked to be a more obvious penalty opportunity a few moments ago. But this one, let's have a look at it. Oh, that's not a penalty, that. Well, the one earlier on looked a better penalty shout than that one. That is a poor decision by the referee. I think the referee's buckled under the pressure of the Old Trafford faithful there. So penalty to United, but there was a shout for a penalty a few moments ago, which looked a more obvious penalty, if you ask me, than this one. Such inconsistency by these referees, it's shocking, isn't it? Maybe because the United fans were getting on his back a bit because of a few earlier decisions that he didn't give that were better shouts. And now he's given what looks to be a soft penalty from a neutral perspective. David saying, Jamie, yep, 2. Yes. Jamie saying, Dave, why not? I'm having a pie for my Sunday dinner later on. Cool. Enjoy, Jamie. So penalty for United. And it's Fernandez to take it. Dave saying, sorry, my prediction is 3-1 United. Cool. Good shout, Dave. And Jamie is saying, I'm saying Brighton 3-0 win. Sorry, Man United fans. So Fernandez to take it. Ball smashed into the back of the net. And that's a simple tap in for Fernandez. Goalkeeper going the wrong way. 22 minutes gone. It's United 1, Brighton 1. And Jonathan saying, biggest game of the week, of the coming week, Birmingham away to Wrexham Thursday night. So if you missed it earlier, guys, Everton have taken the lead against Tottenham at Goodison Park. Nottingham Forest 1-0 up against Southampton. Southampton having a really shocking season. Only 6 points on the board. And in the Scottish Cup, Wraith Rovers have taken the lead against Falkirk in extra time. Rangers just kicked off against Fraserburgh, and that's 0-0 at the moment, 11 minutes in. Now the ball back with United, further up the field. It's not long down the field as it's won back by the Brighton goalkeeper there. Jonathan saying, take that, 1-1. Great decision by the ref. Arms all over him. Well, that's, with fairness, Jonathan, you're looking at it from a United perspective, mate. Yeah, it was arguably a foul, but it was also a soft one, if we're honest, mate. Let's be honest. The player went down really easy. He could have tried to stay on his feet, and he made no attempt to stay on his feet. You got to remember, Jonathan, I'm old school, mate. I prefer the old school style of football where men stayed on their feet. Go back and look at George Best. Road challenges all over the place. Had the right to go down many a time and stayed on his feet. That's the kind of football I like, mate, where men were men and they stayed on their feet. Didn't go down just when they got a bit of a shoulder barge or a brush across the chest. Today's football is soft, mate. But I understand your point of view, mate, as you obviously like United. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side. It's played long up the field as Brighton win it back. Brighton playing it back out wide on this near side as United come to challenge for it, and it's gone out for a throw in there. Jamie saying, I'm saying 3-1 Brighton. Okay, Jamie, fair enough, mate. Jamie saying, Jonathan, you going to it, mate? And Jonathan saying, haha, Jamie, then it'd be 3-2. Ball back with Brighton on the edge of their own box. Just seeing the goal there for Everton. It's bounced off the post initially as it was headed towards goal. They just had another goal scoring opportunity. Now Brighton coming forward. Ball played up towards the edge of the box as it's gone out of play there. Jonathan saying, yes, Jamie. Jonathan going to the Birmingham Wrexham game. Cool. Hope it's a good game for you, mate. Hope Wrexham put in a good performance for you, mate. That's at your place, innit? You've already played them at Birmingham earlier on in the season. Now the goalkeeper knocks the ball long down the field. So it's challenged there on the edge of the centre circle. Referee blows for the foul. It's going to be a free kick to Brighton right on the edge of the centre circle. Jamie saying, Jonathan, I like Birmingham ground. Been there lots of times. I think it's at Wrexham, Jamie. I'm sure we covered it here on the channel when Wrexham went to Birmingham for the first fixture. Oh, it's his own player that's brought him down there. So Brighton player's gone down, but it's his own teammate that's brought him down, colliding into him. Jonathan saying, soft fouls is a foul. Shame it was in the penalty area. Yeah, no, you're right. You make a good point, Jonathan. I'm just making a point, mate. I like the old school style of football where players used to stay on their feet and go down only when it was a real tough foul. But you're entitled to your opinion. I just said that, mate. Respect your opinion. Just personally, I prefer to see manly challenges. My dad brought me up to be a man and be proud of it, in respect of all this wokey nonsense today. Now the ball knocked forward up the field by Brighton as United challenge for it. And it's brought down there as that's going to be a foul for Brighton in the middle of the park, midway inside their own half. But yep, fair point, Jonathan. Like I say, respect your opinion, mate. Jonathan saying, not been there, Jamie, only at a away match I done this season was Harrogate in the FA Cup, and Wrexham lost. I thought you did you not go to Shrewsbury game, Jonathan? Oh, Forest have scored a second. Forest 2-0 up now against Southampton. Oh, that's a nice goal in at the near post for Forest. Southampton just can't buy a result at the moment, can they? Jonathan saying, yes, guys, you're right. Wrexham at home, and Wrexham lost 3-1 at Birmingham. Yeah, I remember covering the game. I couldn't remember the result exactly. I remember you lost, but I couldn't remember the scoreline. But thank you for reminding me, mate. Oh, Everton have scored a second against Tottenham. It's Everton 2, Spurs 0. Spurs being Spursy. Everton fans in celebration there as David Moyes starting to get his effect on the team. So we've got a free kick on this near side for Brighton. Ball crossed up towards the edge of the United box. So United intercept it. Now United on the attack. Can't even see the screen because they've shrunk it because they're showing the Everton highlights. There we go. United now with the possession on that far side. It's played forward up towards the halfway line. Brighton coming to press the ball. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as United trying to play it forward there. Brighton managing to win it back. Brighton now with the possession. And it's played into the middle of the park. Now the ball played forward as United come to press the ball. It's worked out wide on the far side as Brighton just managing to retain it there, cutting it back and eventually playing it all the way back to their goalkeeper. United pushing players forward to press the ball from the front here. Now Brighton switching the play out to this near side as United come to challenge. It's knocked forward by Brighton. As United challenge for it, Brighton just managing to retain it there as they now play it back into the middle of the park, charging forward down the centre. Ball chipped out wide on the far side as Brighton quickly move up towards the edge of the United box. It's played in there. United trying to challenge. Brighton just cut it back outside the box. Now it's worked into the middle of the park. Undo that bloody button. It feels like it's choking me. Now Brighton playing it forward down the centre. It's worked out wide on this near side. That's Brighton just managing to keep the possession. Minnie Mo is with us. How you doing, Minnie? Welcome to the show, mate. Minnie saying afternoon all. How you doing, Minnie? Hope you're well. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you've been having a good weekend. Welcome to the show. And good afternoon to you as well, mate. Pleasure to have you with us, Minnie. Hope you and the family are good. And Jonathan saying, it's a nice ground, mate. Enjoy it. And Jonathan saying, cannot see the manager, getting another game. Which manager are you talking about, Jonathan? Ball played into the box there by Brighton. It's knocked away. Brighton managing to win it back on that far side. Now they come back into the box. Brought down there. No foul given by the referee. It's knocked up the field. Now United on the attack as they work it forward on that far side. Chipped in behind the United, the Brighton defence as it comes out towards this near side. Brighton trying to challenge. United still with a possession, racing forward into the Brighton box, trying to get the cross in there as it takes the deflection and it's gone out for a corner on this near side to United. Dave saying, hi, Minimo. Hope you are okay. Thank you, Dave. Jamie saying, go on, Everton. And Jamie saying, hello, Minimo, how's you? Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. And Minimo saying, hi, Dave. I'm fine. You well? Awesome. Good to hear you well, Minnie. Minimo saying, hi, Jamie. How's life? Top stuff. Loving the positive vibes. Well, that is a shocking decision. See, this is why I'm on about soft fouls and stuff. Look at this now. That ball clearly came off the Brighton player. It should have been a corner on this near side for United. And the referee has given it as a goal kick for Brighton. The inconsistency from these referees is becoming shocking. They do not have the right to call themselves professional when they're making such boneheaded decisions like that. It really is shocking. That was a clear deflection behind an out of play by Brighton, but the referee didn't give it. United now with the possession on the far side. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as they race forward. Brighton challenge for it. Brighton managing to win it back as it's knocked out of play on this near side and it's gone out for a throw-in. Minimo saying, what's the score? 1-1, mate. 1-1. 34 minutes gone. 1-1. 1-1 here. And in the other games, Minnie, if you're interested, I know you might be interested in the Scottish results as well. It's 2-0 to Everton against Spurs, 2-0 to Forest against Southampton. In the Scottish Cup, Falkirk have lost 2-1 to Wraith Rovers in extra time. And at the moment, it's Rangers 0, Fraserburgh 0. 21 minutes gone in that one. And in the English Championship, it finished Leeds 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. So there you go. Minute brings you bang up to date there. Now the ball on the far side with Brighton as they play it out wide to this near side with a long crossfield ball, just managing to keep it in play there. United come and challenge for it, and it's gone out of play there for a throw-in on this near side. Dave saying, I'm good, thanks, Minute. Thank you, Dave. Good to hear, mate. Dave saying, be right back. No worries, mate. Jonathan saying, Jamie, game is at the S-Talk Wrexham home. So at Wrexham Stadium. I didn't have to change the name of the stadium at your place, mate. Right. Sorry, Jonathan. Yeah, I agree with you, Spurs manager. Yeah, I think he's on borrowed time. I agree with you there, mate. Yeah, good shout. Yeah, he's having a tough time. Just goes to show, doesn't it? He did well in Celtic in Scotland, and people saying, "Oh, he did well out in Japan," and this, that, and the other. But the managing an English club, especially in the Premier League, is a completely different animal to managing in Scotland. When you're managing a club like, well, to be fair, even managing in Scotland is a tough job unless you get Rangers or Celtic. If you manage Hibs, Hearts, Aberdeen, those are tough jobs. They're equally as tough as managing any English club. It's only if you manage Celtic or Rangers that it's a slightly easier job. Is that fair to say? Would you agree with me, guys? Let me know your thoughts. I think that's fair to say. Like I say, all the other Scottish clubs in Scotland, just as difficult jobs as England, apart from if you manage Rangers and Celtic. Because, like I say, they've just got such an advantage with bigger cash budgets compared to other Scottish clubs. Now, United with the possession on this near side. But yeah, good shout there, Jonathan. Now the ball played forward. It's Wrexham. Sorry, that's you guys talking about Wrexham getting off the ball there. Sorry, guys. But Brighton, winning the ball back. Now Brighton trying to come forward. As it's knocked out wide on this near side. I can't believe I made that. Well, Gaz, you're a bonehead. Look at me making a simple mistake there, just losing focus for a second. Yeah. So, sorry, guys. Brighton have played it out wide on this near side. United challenge for it, and it's gone out of play there. Good shout, Jonathan. Jamie saying, Minute, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Jamie also saying, Jonathan, cool. Minimo saying, cheers, guys. Loving the Raith Rovers win. Yeah, that's a good result for Raith Rovers, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Falkirk. Yeah, to be fair, I agree with you, Minnie, because Falkirk had a run in, was it the League Cup a couple of seasons ago where they got to the semi-final and played Inverness. And it was, I've got to be honest, it was quite a shocking turnout considering they got to semi-final. I mean, I know they're not a massive club, but you'd have think there'd have been a better turnout for getting into a semi-final, and it was pretty poor turnout when they played Inverness in the semi-final. I thought both clubs were quite disappointing, to be honest, with their turnout. But Inverness is a very small club. I think I've always thought as Falkirk as a slightly bigger club than Inverness, or at least a bigger town anyway. But yeah, great result for Raith Rovers. Now United with the possession on the far side. Ball played into the middle as it's worked out wide on this near side. Brighton coming to challenge. United racing forward there, just managing to keep the possession on the halfway line. As now it's chipped forward. Brighton managing to intercept it there as they just play it back to the goalkeeper. Now it's not long up the field. As United managing to intercept it on the halfway line. Thank you, Minute. Oh, United are into the box here. Can they get the shot off? No, Brighton coming back as they manage to get bodies back here. And eventually the flag's gone up there for offside. And that will be a free kick to Brighton. Jonathan saying, yes, Gaz, sponsored by Drink Company. Right. Thank you, Jonathan. That's kind of why I didn't recognise the name then. Obviously, if it's changed, but it's annoying, isn't it, Jonathan? I don't know if you get irritated with it, but I know with my own club, I get annoyed with it. To me, my club's ground will still always be the Reebok Stadium. That's what it was named as the first time it was named. And for me, it'll always be the Reebok Stadium, but they keep renaming it every couple of years with a new sponsor. And it's just ridiculous, isn't it? A stadium is a landmark. Why can't they just go with a long-term stadium sponsor? At least, I think they should. I'm no problem with changing sponsorship if it's in the long term, but not every 3-4 years. Stick with it for 15 years or something. Leave it because it's a landmark, So I think a stadium should be named for a more longer period. Oh, Forrest has scored a third goal against Southampton. Well, Southampton are absolutely having a shocking season. Comfortable result so far for Forest. 3-0 up now against Southampton. So thank you, Jonathan. But yeah, I'm curious to know what you think there, mate. With regards to that, keeps changing stadium names. It's stupid. Jonathan saying paying for the stadium. Yeah, I totally understand that. I just think clubs should try and arrange a longer term sponsor rather than it keep changing every couple of years. Because, like I say, I'm all for the generating income out of a sponsorship if clubs can do it. But why do they not agree like a longer term sponsorship? 10 years or something like that instead of every 3-4 years. Now the ball with United. It's worked out wide on this near side. Brighton coming to press the ball. United just managing to retain it there as they cut it back, playing it back to their own box and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. The ball not long down the field as it's headed on there, but United managed to win it back. Oh, they've lost it there. Brighton now on the edge of the box. Ball played in as they try and get the shot off, and it's cleared away by United. Well, some desperate defending there for United inside the box, and now they've got an injury. Minimo saying Gaz is a bonehead. Thank you, Minnie. Yep. Dave saying back. Just took meds. Let the hounds out. Okay, mate. No worries, Dave. And Jamie's saying, Dave, who let the dogs out? Yeah. Jonathan saying, who let the dogs out? Yeah. Dave saying, me. Yeah. Jonathan saying, don't forget to get them back in before meds kick in. Yeah, don't forget, make sure you don't let any of them escape again either. So throwing on the far side here for Brighton. Ball back in play. Brighton now playing it into the middle of the park as they switch the play out towards this near side. Now knocking it forward as United come to press the ball. Brighton still with the possession here as they come towards the edge of the box. It's crossed in, headed away by United. Brighton win it back outside the box and on the far side. United coming to challenge, but Brighton, well, as they tried to play it towards the byline, they've ended up running it out of play there. Jonathan saying 3-0 Forest. Thank you. Dave saying, meant our slow release, Jonathan, mate. So they're okay in the garden for 20 minutes. Cool. And Minimal saying, poor Southampton. I feel for their fans. Absolutely. Yep. Well said, Minnie. Well said. Got to agree with you. Yeah, totally agree with you, mate. It's nothing, obviously, except that they gonna lose games and stuff. But it's the way you're losing it. When you're losing, when you only got 6 points on the board all season, that's not nice for any fan base. So, yeah, well said, Minnie. Totally agree with you. Like I said, Southampton don't mind. I'm sure they'll accept going down, but you want to go down with a fight, don't you? Not with a whimper. 2 minutes to be added on at the end of this first half. Ahmad has been fouled there. So it's a free kick on this near side for United. United now with the corner, crossed in, headed towards goal as it just goes wide. And that will be a goal kick for Brighton, I think. I think it was the last touch off United. Don't think it took a deflection, but good delivery into the box for United. Fernandez got in a good delivery in, but United unable to capitalise. I think it was Maguire getting a header towards the back post, but he's headed it right across the face of goal. Dave saying, I know Gaz Millwall's ground is the new Den, but it's 31 years old. That's not new. Yeah. See, yeah, that's a great point. It's still the Den, though, isn't it, for Millwall fans? So, yeah, good shout, Dave. Some fans are not bothered by it, but I think some of us are a bit more traditionalist and like to keep the stadium name the same. Now the ball with Brighton as they come forward down the middle. United challenge for it. It's knocked away as Brighton managed to head it back towards goal. It's won back by United just on the edge of the box on that far side as they knock it up the field, and it's just gone out of play on the far side for a throw into Brighton. Now we've got a Brighton player down here as well. So just going to have the game stopped for a moment. Yeah, he went down in the edge in the box. Looks like he's took a knock to the gentleman's region. Jamie's saying, I wonder how Jack feeling today. Man U vs Brighton. Yeah, he's gone to the game, and he said he was travelling up there today for that one. He might be quite happy at the moment while it's 1-1. Dave saying confused. Yeah, yeah, probably. Yeah, that's a good one. Good shout, mate. Well, there goes the whistle for the end of the first half. And at half time, it has finished. Man United 1, Brighton 1. As the first half ends in a draw. Timothy Powell, how you doing, Timothy? Hope you're well, mate. Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Timothy saying afternoon. How you doing, mate? Hope you're having a good weekend. Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Right, guys, let's have a look how that first half has gone in numbers. Right, let's get rid of that. We'll have a look at the halftime match stats. Just bear with me a second, guys. And don't forget, guys, if you could, please do hit that like button. And thank you very much if you have already. Appreciate it, guys. So here we go. Let's get that on the screen so you guys can see it. There we go. So here's how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 4 for United, 3 for Brighton. Shots on target, 1 for United, 1 for Brighton. Possession, 47% for United, 53% for Brighton. Passes, 225 for United, 248 for Brighton. Pass accuracy, 81% for United, 82% for Brighton. Fouls, 6 against United, 6 against United, also 6 for Brighton. Yellow cards, none for United, 2 against Brighton. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, 2 against United, 1 against Brighton. And corners, none for either team. We did have 1 for United, though, didn't we? I don't know why it's saying none, because I'm sure, I think we had 2 for United. And we had 1 for Brighton, I think. So, yeah, the corner stats is definitely not correct. Let's have a look what's going on around the grounds, guys. Everton now 3-0 up against Tottenham. 45 plus 10 gone in that one. So 3-0 to Everton. The feel-good factor will certainly be there today at Goodison Park with David Moyes' second game in charge. 1-1 here, as we know. Forest 3-0 up against Southampton. Ipswich playing Manchester City later on at 4:30 in the Scottish Cup. Falkirk 1, Wraith Rovers 2 after extra time. Rangers 1-0 up now against Fraserburgh. And that's 39 minutes gone. Championship games, guys. Leeds won 3-0 against Sheffield Wednesday in the Yorkshire Derby earlier on. In the Ladies Super League in England, Tottenham winning 1-0 against Leicester. Arsenal ladies currently winning 1-0 against Crystal Palace ladies. West Ham v Chelsea later on. Manchester City v Manchester United in the English Women's Championship. Durham lost 2-1 to Charlton. Sheffield United 1-1 at the moment with Newcastle. That's close to full time. Bristol City 0-0 with London City Lionesses. Portsmouth 1-0 down to Birmingham City ladies. Southampton 0-0 with Sunderland at the moment. In the Scottish ladies game, Hearts playing Montrose later on at 3:00. Celta Vigo also losing Atletica Club in the Spanish league as well. So there you goes, guys. Brings you bang up to date around the UK. Just looking in the European results, if there's anything significant you guys might be interested in, but no, not seeing any of the big high-profile clubs playing. No, that's not a big club either in Europe. So, yeah, that brings you up to date, guys. Minute is saying every week losing games is so mentally tough for fans. It really affects your whole life? Well, yes, it does. I think as you get older, I don't know if you're like me. When I was younger, I used to. I totally agree. When I was younger, it really did affect me. But once I got older, I decided to start switching off to it because I got fed up with it depressing me at weekends. I got fed up with it getting me down. So yeah, you could say I've switched off to it now. I don't let it affect me anymore. Minute, I don't. I'm older and wiser now, and just remind myself at the end of the day, it's just a game. And with the amount of money in football now, and the fact that we've got foreign players coming in, it doesn't mean the same anymore. Used to take pride in it when I was younger. Used to be like you saying, like describing. It used to mess with my head. I got fed up with it. I got fed up with my family not liking it when my team lost, getting depressed, getting frustrated, and being moody all weekend. So now I don't let it bother me like that anymore. I'm older and wiser. And what's the point when it's becoming more of a corporate game? But yeah, I understand you thinking there a minute. Good shout. I suppose if you're a younger fan, it does if you allow it to absorb yourself. But hopefully, as you get older, you wise up to it like me, and don't let it affect you like that anymore. Jamie saying, hi, Timothy. Good afternoon. Welcome to Fanden. Well, thank you, Jamie. Timothy has been on the show before, but thank you for the welcome. Thank you, mate. Minimo saying, welcome, Tim. Thank you, Minnie. And David saying, Minimo, I'm a Millwall fan. I know that feeling. Thank you, Dave. Fair enough, mate. Timothy saying, hello, Jamie. Top stuff. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Minimo laughing at Dave. Dave saying, hi, Timothy. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. And Timothy saying, hi, Dave. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Thank you. James saying, coffee time. Be right back. And also Dave saying, coffee time. Be right back. No worries yet. Go and grab yourselves a drink, guys. Timothy saying, hello, thanks. A lot. Thanks. I lost today. Owls. Yeah, tough afternoon. Tough afternoon for you guys. Although you did manage to keep it 1-0 for quite a long time. But yeah, just didn't go your way in the end. But keep your chin up, Timothy. Got to remember, mate. Got to remember, you guys still quite new back in the championship. See how you get on a bit further down the line when you've been able to invest in newer players, better players, strengthen your squad more. Then hopefully you'll start to be able to compete better with teams like your local rivals, Leeds and Sheffield United. Hopefully, you got to remember, mate, they've had cash injections from the Premier League, which makes all the difference when you're paying out for players. You guys haven't been that lucky to have that cash injection from the Premier League for quite a while now. So hopefully you guys will eventually be able to bridge that gap somehow, whether it's by getting a promotion to the Premier League or whether it's by obviously just gradually improving your squad. Hopefully you do. And then it might be a more competitive fixture with you guys being able to test them and give yourselves a better account. Keep the faith, mate. Keep the faith. Remember, Leeds might be able to brag a bit because they got a result. But if it was a level playing field and you'd had the Premier League money, would they be beating you as easily? That's the question. I don't think so. Jonathan is saying Everton smashing Spurs 3-0. Thank you, Jonathan. Minnie saying it's a shock. Everton have scored 1 goal, never mind 3. Well, yeah, that's a good shout, Minnie. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Jonathan saying, love it when Gaz goes on one. Fair enough. Well, I've gone on one. I didn't. Well, I'm glad. I hope he entertains you, mate. Thank you for that, Jonathan. I didn't. I'm trying to think. What did I rant about? I haven't had. Well, I might have had a little rant, but I didn't think I've had a bad rant today. To be honest, I've kept quite calm. But yep, thank you, Jonathan. I'm glad I entertain you, mate. That's the purpose of the show. Timothy is saying, always next time, Bristol City QPR next 2 games. Yeah, absolutely, Timothy. Getting tongue-tied there. Sorry, guys. Yep, absolutely, Timothy. Love the positive thinking, mate. Love it. Like I say, give it a few more years, mate. Watch when you guys have had a couple more seasons in the championship and you benefited from the extra revenue that comes in from the championship. Then you guys, I'm sure, will be more competitive. Obviously, there's not much money down in League One. You guys still only in your second season back in the championship, so it's always going to be a tough ask competing against clubs like Sheffield United and Leeds when they've been recently been in the Premier League. So keep the faith. Love that, Timothy. Well said, mate. Dylan is with us. How you doing, Dylan? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. PFC DY4 is Dylan. Saying good afternoon, guys, and all fandeners. How's everyone? I'm doing good, thank you, Dylan. Thank you for asking, mate. Hope you and your family are well. Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And Dave is saying back with a coffee. Hello, Dylan, mate. How's it? How are you? Thank you, Dave. And Jonathan saying not rant, just speaking your mind, guys. Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, no, you're right, Jonathan. No, you're absolutely right to say I do rant sometimes. I'm just saying I normally remember when I've had a rant. I'm just saying I think I might. Don't remember having a rant today. That's all. But no, you're right, Jonathan. Always try to be upfront and honest. Out of respect for you guys, I don't want to blow smoke. The mainstream media blow a lot of smoke to you guys. I think you guys deserve more respect. Your football knowledge that you guys have all shown me when you've been in the time that you've been part of the Fanden community. So out of respect for you guys, I would always try and be honest and give an honest opinion. You might not always agree with my opinion, but I always try to be honest out of respect because you guys know football better than a lot of other YouTubers and mainstream media channels give you credit for, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, mate. Minnie is saying, I'm off now, Gaz, away to watch Hibs ladies in the Cup against Aberdeen. Kick-off 4 p.m. Have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Always a pleasure to see you. Good luck to the Hibbies ladies. I hope they put in a good performance for you, mate. Stay safe and well. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, mate. And safe travels to and from the game. Take care, Minnie. All the best. And Dylan is saying, hi, Dave, I'm good, thank you. Hope you're well. Thank you, Dylan. Get the radar back on the screen there. And Dylan saying, thanks, Gaz. Glad to hear you are well. I have half an hour, so thought I would come and say, see everyone. Well, pleasure to have you with us, Dylan. As I say, hope you're having a good weekend. And thank you for dropping in, mate. Always good to see you. And Dylan saying, see you later, minute. Take care. Awesome. Thank you, Dylan. So we're about to get underway in a moment for the second half, guys. Minnie said Hibs ladies were playing, but I'm not seeing it on my screen. I'm just looking for it. All I'm seeing is Hearts v Montrose ladies. Not seeing no games listed for Hibs ladies. It's strange, isn't it? Why am I not seeing it in the list if they're playing this afternoon? She just said she's going to the Hibs ladies game, but I'm not seeing it listed on the. All I'm seeing is Hearts v Montrose. Why am I not seeing that listed? That's strange. And that game has just kicked off, by the way, guys. Hearts 0-0 with Montrose. 2 minutes into that one. Yeah, I'll have to ask her try and remember to ask her next time she drops in whether that's a friendly or something. I can't see it being a friendly though in the middle of the season. So how you feeling about Pompey, Dylan? How are you feeling, mate? Obviously, been a tough season for you guys so far. Newly promoted to the Championship. Do you think you can stay up, mate, or do you think it's too much of a tough ask? Let me know your thoughts. Players just coming back out onto the field. So United to get us back underway. Dylan saying, I just checked Hibs social media. Minute is correct. Yeah, I thought she would be correct. Yeah, she goes to a lot of home games for Hibs. So, yeah, I didn't doubt that for a second. I'm just curious why it's not listed in the results. It is in Cup semi final kickoff is in an hour. All right. Thank you, Dylan. Well, thank you for looking that up, mate. But yeah, just like I say, I'm not seeing it listed on the but I don't know. Not all these websites are accurate, but the website that I normally use for the results is not showing it, which is strange because it's showing the Hearts ladies game against Montrose, but not showing any other ladies games. So I don't know what that's all about. Or is it? It might be because it's a cup game because the game I'm seeing for Hearts is a Scottish league game, I think. So yeah, then maybe that's why it's not showing the ladies cup game up in Scotland. I don't know why that is. Um, Dave saying, take care, Mini Mo. Thank you, Dave. So, Brighton with the possession now on the edge of their own box. It's knocked towards goal. As eventually the goalkeeper manages to intercept it there. And now that relieves the pressure momentarily for United. Dylan is saying, I can live with being relegated. I just don't want us to finish dead last. In all honesty, I think we will probably go down. We have the smallest budget in the league and the lowest squad value. Well, fair shout, mate. But I don't think the budget is always a big part of it. But obviously, I think you guys didn't you guys make? Well, I spoke to some I remember speaking to some Portsmouth fans in the summer, and I'm sure they told me there's some new players coming into your club. Some investment had been made in the playing squad, but obviously, from what you're telling me, I'm presuming it was on a bit of a tight budget. But I know I did. I remember speaking to another Pompey fan in the summer that told me that they were happy to see some investment in the team. I can't remember the conversation mega in depth because, like I say, it's a good few months back now. But they seem to be happy with some of the investment into the squad. But yeah, fair enough, Dylan. Thank you for that, mate. Jamie saying back. Welcome back, Jamie. Now the ball knocked down the field by United on the far side as they race towards the edge of the box here. Coming inside as United get the shot off. It's blocked up by Brighton. Ball knocked away. Now United with the possession on this near side. Brighton coming to challenge for it. United just managing to retain the possession. Now they play it forward down this near side. Getting in behind the Brighton defence. But the flag's gone up there. That's a tight one. That is a tight one. Dave saying, I'm good. Thanks, Dylan, mate. Sorry, it was just letting the dogs in. No worries, Dave. Good to hear. And Jamie saying, hi, Dylan. Mate, thank you, Jamie. And Jamie saying, take care, minute. Thank you, Jamie. Jonathan saying not on the PBC, but on Flash Score. Thank you, Jonathan. Hibs game. Right, Hibs game. Yeah, like I said, I'm just curious why I wasn't seeing it listed on the. I use a particular website. I'm not going to name it because I don't want to give them the promotion. But there's different websites you can use for all the results going on. But it doesn't always show every result. To be honest, I think I use this one because it's one of the most accurate. Some of the others show even less games. I know that one particular other mainstream media channel that has a website showing the results doesn't show all the ladies' games like this one does, but at least this one shows some of the ladies' games. So I suppose we've got to be grateful for that. But thank you, Jonathan. Appreciated, mate. Now the ball back with Brighton at the back as they knock it out wide on the far side. Now switch back out to this near side as they quickly move up the field. Coming up towards the halfway line. United coming across to press the ball. Brighton just cut it back into the middle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side again. And eventually they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Dylan saying our players don't seem to care about the fans and they don't seem to be bothered about each other. Whenever we lose, they come out and refuse to take the blame for the defeats. Well, I don't know. I'll have to look into that one when if I get some time, Dylan, because I'm hearing really strange things coming out of Portsmouth when I speak to different fans. Different fans are giving me different perspectives, and I can't make a clear picture of what is going on with Portsmouth at the moment. So I suppose if I get some time, a later date, I will have to see if I can do a bit of research, find out exactly what is going on with Portsmouth, because I'm getting conflicting opinions from Portsmouth fans that it's not making much sense about what is going on. So, yeah, I think I'll have to do some research on that at a later date. But thank you for sharing your thoughts, mate. David's saying, Dylan, and you can't pay your electric bill. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, David's still annoyed about the Millwall game being called off because of the floodlights not working. He travelled down to Portsmouth for the game against Millwall, and it got called off for the floodlights not working. So Brighton have won a free kick here. It's about 25, 30 yards out from goal. Out towards this near side. Dylan saying, hi, Jamie. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Thank you, Dylan. Dylan saying, nope. Free kick taken. Crossed into the box. Oh, Brighton have got him behind. Oh, they smashed it into the back of the net. Brighton with a second goal. United unable to clear it. 52 minutes gone. It's United 1, Brighton 2. Well, it continues to get bad for United fans as Brighton ruthlessly smash it past the goalkeeper. United was scrambling to try and clear their lines there as the ball was played in, but failed to do so. Just seeing the replay there. Well, few of the United defenders there guilty of ball watching. Dylan is saying, from what I have seen, we paid 2 fees for players in the summer. The first one was 105,000 from Sudbury. The second was 120,000, which I believe was from Dortmund. But don't take that for 100%. Okay, Dylan. Yeah, like I say, mate, I'm not criticising what you're saying. I'm just saying I've spoke to you. I've spoke to some other Portsmouth fans on social media. I think when we last did a Portsmouth game, I think we had some Portsmouth fans drop in as well, which I told you about. They had, so I'm like I said, I just keep getting different opinions from Portsmouth fans. like I say, which makes it difficult to get a clear picture of what's going on down there. Whether it's bad ownership, or whether it's obviously other issues, I don't know. But obviously, I want a clearer picture because if it's bad ownership, I want to call it out. I want to call a spade a spade. If the owners are not managing the club correctly, then I want to say it as it is and give respect to the fans to call it as it is and say that the fans are being, boneheads basically. So, yep, thank you for that, Dylan. So we're still not sure about this goal as the VAR officials are checking. The referees come over to check the monitor. Dylan saying Pompey ladies currently losing 1-0. Face purple crying. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. A goal has been disallowed for Brighton, so it's still 1-1. Dylan saying, sorry about that, Dave. Hopefully they will stay on next week. Yeah. Don't worry about it, Dylan. I know he's just making a joke of it, mate. That's all. I know he was very frustrated on the night, which you can understand about. You travel to an away game, and then you get the game got called off because of the lights not working. Then you can understand. We'd all get frustrated with that when you've gone to the cost of traveling to an away game. We'd all get, as I say, we'd all get frustrated with that. It's not cheap to go to a game these days, especially if you're traveling to an away game. So totally understandable. Dave was frustrated on the night, but no, I think he's calmed down from then. He's just making a joke of it since then. But thank you, Dylan. Dave saying, Dylan, I'm not going, so I don't mind if lights fail again. And Dylan laughing at that. Jamie is saying, I'm all right. Thanks, Dylan, pal. Good to hear, Jamie. And Dylan saying, good to hear, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, Dylan. And Dylan saying, yep, I completely understand the frustration. The club handled it so poorly. Yep, good shout, Dylan. Yeah, it's fair to say that, mate. Absolutely. Well said, mate. Now United with the possession on the far side as they edge their way forward here. Brighton just sitting off at the moment as United play it back to the edge of their own box. Now the ball played forward. United have lost it there as Brighton win it back. Now Brighton playing it into the middle. Brighton now have lost it as United win it back. Now United playing it out wide on this near side as they quickly move forward down this near side, coming up towards the edge of the box. But Brighton challenged for it there and managed to win it back before United could get into the box. Now Brighton trying to get on the attack on this near side as they knock the ball long down the field. It's won back by United. United managing to retain it there. Now they come forward on this near side. There's a foul given there. Fernandez. Oh, that lad frustrates the hell out of me. He's such a great player, but let's see this. Is this for real or is it another poor? Do you know, honest, that lad is a joke. Minimal contact and he goes down like he's been hit with a cricket bat. Honest, he's such a great player. He's a talented player, Fernandez, but I don't like how he always goes down so easily. It really does frustrate me for a talented player such as him. I just think it lets his game down. Sometimes he gets fair fouls for his team, but sometimes you can see he's just being a soft ass. Free kick now for United on the far side. It's crossed into the box. As it's well, it's a good delivery, but it's gone past everybody as it bounces behind and out of play. That's going to be a goal kick to Brighton. David saying a good bit of business by Millwall, guys. Remain Essie played 21st team games after impressing in the youth, and we sell him to Palace for 14.5 million. Plus add-on. Yeah, that sounds like a really good bit of business, Dave. Thank you for letting me know, mate. Yeah, that is definitely a good bit of business. Shame you couldn't keep him and get him into your first team more regular, but obviously that kind of money is a great cash injection for your club, obviously, with the fact that you've not had the luck of being in the Premier League and having fat payoffs. Oh, Southampton have Southampton have pulled a goal back against Forest, so it's now Forest 3, Southampton 1. Free kick on the edge of the box, and it's took a deflection and looped into the back of the net. Now Brighton on the attack as the ball played into the box. Oh, Brighton with the ball at the back post. Oh, they've tapped it in. 60 minutes gone. It's United 1, Brighton 2. Brighton finally getting the second goal as they had one chalked off earlier on. And now they do manage to get the goal. Coming in with the ball crossed into the back post. It's United 1, Brighton 2. Well, are we having another VAR check for this? Brighton just driving down the middle. It was knocked out towards this near side. Crossed in and tapped in at the back post. There was a foul on the edge of the box. So I've just heard the commentator saying there's going to be a VAR check, but for what? That'll be Mazrari there smashing into the post. That's going to be. Oh, that is going to be painful. That is going to, yeah, he's clattered into the post there. I hope he's going to be okay. Well, it was the United player that came worst off as both players were going towards the back post, and it was definitely, well, he's back to his feet. He's going to feel that tomorrow, though. Mitoma with the goal for Brighton, but hopefully the United player is going to be okay because he certainly collided into the post with full venom, and I think he's going to feel that tomorrow. Hopefully, not too serious. Let's hope he's not fractured any bones or anything. As if he has, he might not feel it till tomorrow. So the goal is going to stand for Brighton. Dylan saying, I thought the club handled yesterday quite poorly. Too, did you see what happened? No, I didn't, Dylan. I was that in the 3 o'clock kickoff? I was concentrating on the Scottish game yesterday at 3 o'clock. Dylan saying Rangers are currently winning 1-0. Yeah, saw that. Dylan saying big game in Scotland tomorrow, the Dundee Derby game. Now the ball with United inside the centre circle. Brighton coming to press the ball. United managing to retain it there. And Dylan saying Brighton deserve this. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, fair enough. And Dave saying Dylan, the Dundee grounds are so close that you can't get a cake between them. Yeah, yeah. Now Delot racing in on this near side. He's cut it back, shot towards goal as it goes wide of the back post. Dylan laughing at that. Dylan saying that's a great deal, Gaz. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Millwall business. Forest have scored a fourth against Southampton, so it's now Nottingham Forest 4, Southampton 1. I'm surprised Southampton fans are even still attending their games. They should boycott the game. Such a poor season for them. Like I say, no one, we all accept defeat with our teams, but there's a way to lose. And you do got to feel for the Southampton fans this season, as they have had nothing to shout about at all. Not even a glimmer of hope for their fans this season. None of us would like to be in that position. Only 6 points on the table for Southampton. 1 win, 3 draws. That is it. That is bad. Any team, I would feel for any team in that position. Now the ball back with United as they play it back to the halfway line. Ball worked out to the far side as Brighton come to challenge for it. United managing to retain it there, so they just cut it back slightly. Now it's played back into the edge of the centre circle. Ball worked out wide on this near side as it's played forward. Brighton trying to challenge. Oh, United going down there. Well, they won a corner on this near side for United. Rangers now 2-0 up against Fraserburgh, guys. The Rangers 2, Fraserburgh 0 in the Scottish Cup. But yeah, well said, Dylan. Now, corner comes in. It's tipped over the top of the crossbar by the keeper. And that's going to be another corner to United. Dave saying, I can't stand Bruno Fernandes, such a little baby. Well, like I say, he's a good player. He's certainly a talented player. I just don't like the way he goes down on for every bit of contact. He cheats sometimes, and I know United fans won't like it being said, but it's fact. He does cheat. He goes down for the slightest contact, and it's really poor from such a quality player. Brighton now hitting United on the counter-attack as they race up the field on the far side. United just managing to get back, though, and make the challenge as eventually the referee blows for the foul. But, yeah, fair enough, Dave. And Jamie's saying, Dave, he's a little baby. Thank you, Jamie. Well, some of you guys agreeing with that. Then Dylan is saying, Nottingham, I have seen that, mate. I've seen that. Sorry, I'm trying to stop reading out results because I do it myself. And I've noticed a lot of you guys trying to do it for me. And it kind of stops me getting a rhythm. Pointless me reading out the results when you guys are trying to do it for me. So no offense intended, guys. I appreciate you want to shout out the results. That's fair enough if you want to shout them to each other. But from my perspective, I want to start missing out those comments. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as United charging forward. Ball played up towards the edge of the box. Brighton challenge and the United player going down there. It's knocked away. Referee doesn't give the foul. Willie is with us. Willie saying Rangers can get something at Old Trafford. How you doing, Willie? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good weekend. Welcome to the show, mate. And Dave saying, hello, Willie. Thank you, Dave. And Dylan saying, Gaz, I was not at the game yesterday, so I'm only going off what I have seen on social media and read in the papers. But a fan died before kickoff. I don't know what is that. Is that a Portsmouth game? I know there was a game we covered. What game were you covered? What did I cover yesterday? I know there was an incident in the stand with a fan. I can't remember what game was we covering yesterday. Now I've forgotten. Oh, that Blackpool Huddersfield. That was it. Yeah, there was an incident Blackpool Huddersfield yesterday with a fan collapsing or something. It didn't tell us what happened, but the game got stopped as the medical staff ran over to assist. So I'm not sure if that's the game you're referring to, Dylan, but if there was another incident, I'm sorry to hear that. Commiserations to that fans family. It's happening more and more for some reason. I don't understand why, but it's happening more and more. Jamie saying hi, Willie. Mate, thank you, Jamie. And Willie saying Brighton beating Man United expected nowadays, even at Old Trafford. 2-0 Rangers, by the way. Willie saying hi, fellas. Thank you, Willie. And Jamie saying, I feel sorry for Southampton fans. I know how them feel from us last season. Yep, well said, Jamie. Oh, got to throw in on this near side. Dylan is saying the fans, family, and friends he was with asked to go and see him after the incident, and the steward said no, and they got removed from the stadium. Had not allowed back. Then the club. Wow, I think if that is the case, that club has just lost some fans, then, haven't they? If that is the case, that club just deserves to lose fans. I don't know if that's just like I said. I don't know if that's the same game you're referring to. What we was covering yesterday. Corner on this near side for Brighton. But if that is true, that's a disgrace. Dave is saying Jamie and next season VAR. What in the Championship is it? Oh well, we're waiting for this corner. We've got a Brighton player gone down in the box off the field, off the ball incident. Dylan is saying the club refused to delay kickoff, and then the referee saw what happened by the fans and postponed the game. Rightly so, absolutely. That's right thing to do. Well, respect to the referee. And Dylan saying, I do feel for Southampton. They deserve so much better. Thank you, Dylan. Respect to you for that, mate, being a Portsmouth fan. I know it's enjoyable when you see your rivals having a bad result. It's always enjoyable sometimes for us as fans when we see our rival teams having a bad result. But I wouldn't wish any team to have the run of games that Southampton have been having. You want to at least be trying to be fighting, don't you? Now Brighton with the corner as it's knocked away outside the box, headed back into the box as United eventually knock it up the field. And now Brighton trying to get on the counter-attack. Sorry, United is trying to get on the counter-attack, but Brighton have got back and intercepted it. Sorry, guys, it's because I'm not focusing enough on the game. Sometimes I focus on the game. Sometimes I focus more on the chat. Depends what game it is. Jamie's saying, Dave, don't go there yet. I'm happy now with no VAR. Fair enough, Jamie. Yep, fair enough. Dave saying, Bruno learnt how to beat a crybaby from the biggest baby, Ronaldo. It is Portuguese thing, I wonder. Yeah, that's a fair shout, that, Dave. Yeah, good shout, mate. And Dylan saying, no one should even go out anywhere and not return home, let alone to a football match. Very true, Dylan. Yeah, very true, mate. Well said. Dylan is Willie is saying Matt Letitia knows why fans are collapsing. Yeah, there's something not right with it, isn't there? There's something not right with it. We're seeing it more and more these days. Definitely something not right. I know I've got my suspicions what it is, but I won't mention it as it's not something to talk about. I want to try and keep the chat positive. Now United with the possession played into the middle of the park. I'm going to keep it focused on the football. Knocked out on the far side as United now kicking it long down the field. Coming towards the edge of the box here. Brighton trying to challenge United with a shot. And he's blocked off. as the ball defects away out to the far side. But thank you, Willie. Dylan is saying, I agree, guys. I never wish anyone anything like that on any club. I always am happy to have banter with them, but no hard feelings for me. Absolutely. Well said, Dylan. Well said, mate. And Dave's saying, Willie, so do I. Okay, fair enough, Dave. Fair enough. Jamie saying, Dylan, if that's true, mate, that family can take that to court. Yeah, well, you could be right, Jamie. You could be right there, mate. Good shout. I'm going to stay away from that, guys. I don't want to get drawn into a political conversation again. Now the ball knocked out wide on this near side for Brighton. It's played forward. United challenging for it. Brighton just managing to retain it as they cut it back, playing it back to the halfway line. Now coming forward down the centre, but they eventually work it out wide on this near side. Now ball crossed into the box. The goalkeeper comes to intercept. Oh, Brighton nicked it off the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper spilled it. I thought the goalkeeper had saved it there as I just looked away for a split second. And the next thing, Brighton were in on goal. Well, it looks like Anana has spilt it. He looked like he had it then, but looks like he spilt it. And Brighton capitalise as they smash the ball into the back of the net to score the third. Well, I've heard United fans saying that Anana is not good enough for United, and I suppose that is more evidence of it. Yeah, he spilt it. Could he have caught it there? That's poor by the keeper. Willie is saying, will Southampton end the season on a record low amount of points? Could do, Willie. Yeah, good shout, mate. Could do, mate. It could be a new low record. Dylan saying, Jamie, I'm only going off what I saw on social media posts. I cannot confirm anything, but I do hope it's not as bad as that. Yeah, well, if it's second-hand information, we can't trust it. We can't trust it. A lot of fake news on social media, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you, Dylan. Don't forget, guys, if you could, please do hit the like button. And thank you very much if you have already. Appreciate it, guys. Now the ball played out wide on this near side. Just kept in play there as the referee blows for the ball going out play. So it's going to be a throw into United. Jamie saying, so true, Dylan, mate. Thank you, Jamie. Dylan saying, Gaz, what are your thoughts on Bolton and Ian Everett? They came back to draw 2-2 yesterday. Still not good enough, Dylan. Yeah, I saw they came back. I saw that. But he's got, like I say, I've got a lot of respect for Ian Everett. I've said it a number of times on the channel. I appreciate all the hard work he's done. Obviously, helping Bolton recover since the ownership problems. He's helped Bolton get back on track. But after where we were last season, coming close to getting promotion automatically, then dropping into the playoffs, then failing in the playoffs, and this season we've been digressing. We've not got better, we've got worse under Everett. So I think it's like I say, I'm very grateful to him. He's done a really good job for Bolton, but I think he's took us as far as he can. And plus, if you look, the man looks like he's lost a lot of weight. I'm concerned for his health. I think the stress of the job may be taking its toll on his health. So for me, I think it's time for a new manager to come in with fresh ideas, a new approach, and re-inspire the players. Like I say, I'm extremely grateful for Everett, but I think he's taken us as far as he can. I really do. Nothing against the man. He's done a great job. He's helped the club stabilise themselves after the ownership problems, but it's time for him to go. New manager to come in for me at the end of the season. But thank you, Dylan. Willie is saying 2-2. I do enjoy cheeky Desmond. Thank you, Willie. Jamie is saying, let's move on, everyone. Let's talk about football. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, well said, mate. And Dylan is saying, exactly, Jamie. Ball crossed into the box here. It's headed away as United win it back on that far side, and eventually it's knocked out of play for a throw-in. Jamie's saying, what are you doing? Can't save that. I know that was a poor, really poor. I can understand why United fans are frustrated with that. With Onana, he's made some shocking mistakes for United. He's had plenty of time now being the first team goalkeeper. I think United fans will want to see him replaced at the end of the season. Jamie, so yeah, good shout, mate. Willie is saying, Onana is far from United's biggest issue, but equally he is not reliable enough for a top team to build on. Yep, good shout, Willie. Yep, good shout, mate. That's a fair comment. Absolutely spot on. That's a very accurate comment, to be fair, mate. Now the ball back with the Brighton goalkeeper. He knocks it long down the field. United managing to intercept it. Now United just playing it back to their defensive line as they knock it out wide now on the far side. Coming forward, Brighton knock it out of play. And it's gone out for a throw-in on the far side. Dylan saying, I agree. Obviously looking at it from the outside, but I think he has done well. But taking you as far as he can. Time for someone else to have a chance. Absolutely, yep. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, like I say, he's done a great job helping the club recover after the bad ownership problems. But like I say, I think he's done as much as he can. And like I say, if you look at Ian Evatt a couple of seasons back, he was quite a well-built guy. You look at him now, he's gone so slim. He's lost a lot of weight. I'm concerned about his health. So I think at the end of the season, for his best interest, for his health, and obviously for the best interest of the club moving forward, I think it's time for a new manager to come in with fresh ideas. And Ian Evatt should take a break to take care of his health. I hope he doesn't take a job straight away when he does eventually leave Bolton. I think he needs a break from the game to take care of his health. You can see it. I don't know if you guys have noticed it. You watch him on the touchline, he's lost a lot of weight. United now coming forward on the far side as he just cut it back there. Brighton coming to press the ball as United just managing to retain it. It's played out wide on the far side. Again, Brighton coming to challenge, but Brighton unable to win it there as United play it back to the halfway line. It's played into the centre circle. Now ball chipped in behind, trying to get in behind the Brighton defence, taking it to the byline. It's crossed in as it hits the side netting. That took a deflection. I think it has. So I think it's going to be a corner on the far side. Don't forget, guys, if you could, please do hit that like button. And thank you very much if you have already. If you're a United fan and you want to have your say on this game or any other games that you've seen this season, here is the place. That's why the chat is open for you guys to have your opinions heard. If you're a Brighton fan buzzing about this result or your season so far, then feel free to drop your comments in, guys. That is why the Fan Den chat is open, and that is why we are called Football Fan Den. So fans can have the voice, have your voices and your opinions heard. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you for that, mate. Willie is saying, whoa, Everton spanking Spurs. I like Big Angel. But the Spurs fans will be after him big time now. Yep, good shout, Willie. Yep. Let's have a quick look what's going in that game. Well, Tottenham have pulled one back, guys. Everton 3, Tottenham 1. As we know, it's 3-1 right here. And it's still Forest 3, Southampton 1. So they must have had that fourth goal disallowed. In Scotland, guys, Falkirk lost 2-1 after extra time to Wraith Rovers. And it's now Rangers 3, Fraserburgh 0, 73 minutes gone in that one. in the Championship, the English Championship earlier on. It finished Leeds United 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. In the Ladies Super League, Tottenham have won 1-0 against Leicester Ladies. Arsenal Ladies winning 4-0 against Crystal Palace Ladies. That game just coming into added on time. West Ham Ladies have lost 3-0 to Chelsea. That's in added on time at the end of the second half. The end of the first half. So that game's still playing. In the English Championship Ladies game, it's finished Durham Ladies 1, Charlton Athletic Ladies 2, Sheffield United 1, Newcastle United 1, Bristol City 0, London City Lionesses 1, Portsmouth Ladies losing 2-0 to Birmingham City Ladies. And the bad news continues for Southampton fans. Southampton Ladies losing 2-0 to Sunderland Ladies. In the Scottish Ladies League, Hearts Ladies winning 2-0 against Montrose. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date around the grounds across the UK. Now, United coming forward down the middle. Ball played up towards the edge of the box as they race towards the byline, trying to cut it back. It's knocked away by Brighton as the ball goes out to the far side. Now Brighton knocking it long up the field as United win it back on the edge of the centre circle. United playing it into the box as it's a poor ball and it's gone straight behind and out of play. And that's going to be a goal kick for Brighton. Jamie's saying, can we see Man U and City in the Championship next season? I can't see that, to be fair, Jamie. I can't see that, to be honest. Dave is saying, Anana, I call him Banana because he slips up so much. Fair enough, Dave. Dylan saying, I do agree with you guys. Health comes first. Absolutely. Yep. Well said, Dylan. Well said, mate. I don't know if you guys have noticed Ian Everett's loss of weight, but it is noticeable that he has lost a lot of weight. Love to know if you guys had noticed it as well. Jamie is laughing at Dave. Willie is saying, Van Nistelrooy making sure Leicester go down, so there's one less space in the relegation zone for United, Jamie. Yep, fair enough, Jamie. Willie, yep, he might recover them, yet. Still chance for Leicester to dig themselves out of it, but it's not looking good at the moment. Jamie saying, I don't watch Bolton games. Gaz, I have seen him lost lots of weight. Fair enough, Jamie. No, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Well, he has lost a lot of weight. As I say, I don't watch obviously, because I'm working that much on the channel. I don't get to watch every Bolton game, but I always try and watch the highlights. Even if they lose, I always try and watch the highlights because it is my team. So I do try and watch the highlights to keep in touch with what's going on as best possible. Don't always get time to watch every time, but I do as much as I possibly can. But it is very noticeable. Like I say, he's lost a lot of weight. But thank you, Jamie. Jamie saying, Willie, yep, can happen if they're not careful. Very true. Absolutely. Yep, you're absolutely true. I just don't see it this season, to be fair. Willie is saying Spurs to win 4-3. Do you think so? Interesting. It's getting late in the game for that one, mate. Yep, they're still 3-1 down. United fans starting to leave Old Trafford. We're on 88 minutes gone. A lot of United fans heading for the tunnel. Shame, innit? Amarin has got such potential as a manager, but there's only so much you can do when the players don't respond. What's strange with what I can't understand with United is these United players have shown that they can compete when it comes to playing bigger teams. They got the win against City, obviously, they had a lot of luck in that game. I would say, in my personal opinion, I thought they got a lot of luck in that game because they were riding their luck for large parts of that game. They played well uh, against Liverpool at Anfield. I watched that game. They played really well against Liverpool, to be fair. Um, and then they went and played well. Was it at Chelsea? I think it was Chelsea. They played as well, where they put in a good performance. I'm sure it was at Chelsea, or am I getting confused with it? Arsenal. I know we went down to London in the cup. Was that in the cup? I can't remember now. I watch that much football sometimes, guys. It just all blends together. But they got a couple of good results recently against some of the bigger clubs in the Premier League, and then they go and play what some people would call the smaller clubs, the clubs they'd expect to get a result against, and then they just fall to mush. So I don't know. It's a difficult one. Willie's saying Scottish ladies league, guys. There are no ladies up there, up here. Only joking. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Dylan is saying Pompey ladies are now 2-1. Thank you, Dylan. And Dylan saying, guys, I just took a look at Ian Everett and it is noticeable. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, very much noticeable. Oh, Southampton have pulled a goal back against Forest. So it's now Forest 3, Southampton 2. Scoring from the corner. But yep, thank you, Dylan. Thank you for taking a look, mate. Like I say, I'm glad you took a look, mate. I'm glad you're not just taking my opinion. Appreciate that, mate, because I was starting to think, is it just me? But like I say, especially the fact that I've not noticed anybody else mentioning it on social media. I'd not heard the mainstream media mention it. But like I say, to me, I'd noticed it quite a couple of months back that he was starting to lose weight. And I'm concerned. I'm concerned for myself. I love football. And obviously, as much as I'll criticise him because he is the manager, he deserves criticism as any manager does. But I don't want to see him get ill. I don't want to see him in ill health because of being a football manager. If it's affecting his health to the point where he's losing weight to that extent, then maybe it's time he stepped down. So, yep, thank you, Dylan. Thank you for looking at that, mate. Jamie is saying, can we seeing Man U fans walking out, them charge £66 and watching this? I'd be asking for money back. Yeah, I've tried that, Jamie. Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't go well when you walk into the club's reception and complain that you want your money back. They don't like it. Surprise, surprise. And guess what? They call security on you. I tried that. Mate. A good few years back now. When I went to watch Bolton v Spurs, and I walked into reception fuming, demanding my money back. And guess what? They called security. It doesn't go well. So I've already tried that. I've got first-hand experience of that one. Jamie's saying it was West Ham. Was it? Okay, thank you, Jamie. Thank you, mate. And Dylan is saying, that's ridiculous. The price for football these days, all fans ever ask is for the players to put in a shift. Absolutely. Yep. Well said, Dylan. Well said, mate. Nick Fadley, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Hope you're well. Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're having a good weekend, mate. Welcome to the show. Let us know if you've got any thoughts, Nick. If you've got any thoughts on any of the football this weekend, let us know, mate. But welcome to the show. We have 8 minutes added on, guys. We're 3 minutes into it. Ball knocked out wide on the far side as Brighton have just headed it out of play there. The referee's stopping the play now for a substitution. Dave is saying, Jamie, stop swearing. Wet spam. Okay, thank you, Dave. Dave, with Dave acknowledging Nick. Thank you, Dave. Jamie saying, Dave, sorry, bro, wet spam. Dave liking that. Okay. Well, Jamie saying, hi, Nick. Welcome to Fanden. And thank you, Jamie. I don't know what and is, but thank you. Willie is saying, still playing golf, Nick. How's still playing golf, Nick? How's Fanny? Fanny? Okay, thank you, Will. And Jamie is saying, go on, guys. Thank you, Jamie. Now, Southampton almost equalising there as Forest clear it off the line. Oh, just in the highlights of that. Uh, Dylan is saying, fair play to you though, Gaz. Taking one for the whole Bolton community. Thank you, Dylan. Well, like I say, it's got to be said as it is. That's got to be said as it is, I think. But thank you, Dylan. Appreciate your kind words, mate. And Dylan saying, sorry, guys, I have to hop off now. Yeah, no worries. We're nearly finished. We're close to full time anyway. But Dylan, but thank you. Dylan saying, I hope I have to hop off now. I will see you all later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care, guys. Thanks for a good stream. All the best, everyone. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you for your kind words, mate. Oh, Brighton in behind here. It's United scrambling to clear it. They just managed to knock it away as they race out on the far side. Brighton make the challenge, and I think the referee is going to give the foul there. But thank you, Dylan. Take care, mate. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for being with us. Stay safe and well. And best wishes to you and the family. Take care, Dylan. Stay safe, mate. And Dave saying, take care, Dylan, mate. Thank you, Dave. And PFC Dylan saying, thanks, Dave. All the best. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. Jamie saying, how funny. Don't know who funny is or how funny is. I don't know who that is. Will was said it. That threw me off because I don't know who he's referring to. But yep, let us know, Will, who you're referring to there, mate. Dave saying, Nick, Folden Gold Caddy. I don't follow golf anyway, so I'm not going to get any of the golf comments you guys are making. I don't follow golf at all. I'd rather watch paint dry. I really would. But everybody, each to their own. I respect other people like golf. That's fair enough, but it's not for me. I would rather sit in a room and watch paint dry than play golf or watch golf. The only golf I like is Happy Gilmore. Brighton coming forward again here. Jamie saying, take care, Dylan, mate. Bye for now, pal. Thank you, Jamie. Brighton coming into the box here. They're pushed out wide on this near side. Willie saying, Dave gets it. Okay, I don't follow golf, so my apologies. Got some handbags going on here. But fair enough, Dylan. As I say, Willie, sorry, mate. I don't follow golf, so my apologies if I don't get it. Like I said, I don't follow golf. I have no interest in golf whatsoever, mate. But I respect other people like it. I respect that. Just not for me, mate. But thank you, Willie. Dave's saying, acknowledging Willie. Willie's saying, Dave, you must be as old as me. Okay. Okay, fair enough. I presume that's an age thing then. Tottenham have pulled a second goal back against Everton, so it's now Everton 3, Tottenham 2. Jamie's saying, I don't follow golf. You're lost. You lost me, sorry. No worries, Jamie. Fair enough, mate. Yep. Excuse me, wretch. So Matt is it? He's just been given a yellow card. We're almost done with the added on time here. Flag's gone up on this near side. Offside. Well, there goes the full-time whistle. And at full-time, it has finished United 1, Brighton 3. Another poor result for United as the inquiries will start again, as the inquest will certainly come about again from the mainstream media. They will be all over it like dogs with a dead rabbit. Yep, it's finished. United 1, Brighton 3. Just letting you know what's going on in the Everton game. Still Everton 3, Tottenham 2. That is into the last 30 seconds of the game. As it has finished, Everton 3, Tottenham 2. Just seeing the highlights of it here. And Forest have won 3-2 against Southampton, but at least Southampton made a bit of a fight back in that one late on. Hopefully that can give their fans some hope. And it would have been nice for them to get an equaliser just to give themselves some hope. Let's have a look at the full-time match stats, and then I'll read out your final comments, guys. Don't forget, if you could, guys, please do hit that like button before you leave. And thank you very much if you have already. Appreciate the positive vibes and the support, guys. Thank you much if you have. Thank you very much if you have already, as I say. So here we go. Let's get the full-time match stats on the screen, and we'll have a look at the league table as well. Spare me a second, guys. So here we go. So here's how the game has gone in numbers. Total shots, 10 for United, 6 for Brighton. Shots on target, 1 for United, 3 for Brighton. Possession, 52% for United, 48% for Brighton. Passes, 451 for United, 434 for Brighton. Pass accuracy, 82% for United, 81% for Brighton. Fouls, 13 against United, 12 against Brighton. Yellow cards, 3 for United, 3 for Brighton. Red cards, none for United, none for Brighton. And offsides, 3 against United, and also 3 against Brighton. Corners, 4 for United, 2 for Brighton. Let's have a look at what that does to the league table as Brighton into 9th position now, 22 games played. 8 wins, 10 draws, 4 defeats on 34 points. With United in 13th position, 22 games played, 7 wins, 5 draws, 10 defeats, double figures now for United in defeats. Certainly going to be frustrating to the United fans, as I'm sure there will be all sorts posted all over social media and YouTube over the next day or two. Yep. So quick wrap up around the grounds, guys. It finished Everton 3, Tottenham 2. As we know, finishing 3-1 to Brighton here. Tottenham Forest have won 3-2 against Southampton. Ipswich kicking off against City at 4:30. In the Scottish Cup, it's finished Falkirk 1, Wraith Rovers 2. And the game's still playing. Rangers 4, Fraserburgh 0. That's into added on time. If you missed it earlier in the English Championship, finished Leeds 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. And in the Ladies Super League, Tottenham 1, Leicester 0, Arsenal 5, Crystal Palace 0, West Ham 0, Chelsea 3, half-time in that one. And in the English League Ladies Championship, Durham 1, Charlton Athletic 2, Sheffield United 1, Newcastle 1. That's also, these are our full-time results. Bristol City 0, London City Lionesses 1, Portsmouth 1, Birmingham City 3, and Southampton 0, Sunderland 2. In the Scottish ladies game, only one game I can tell you about, Hearts 2, Montrose 0, but I believe there is some games going on in the Scottish Cup for the ladies game, but I'm not seeing it on my screen. So there you go, guys. That wraps it up around the grounds for you guys. Let me read out your final comments. Dave saying, Willie, I'm nearly 50. Thank you, Dave. And Timothy Powell saying, yep, in poor at golf myself. If you ever want a bunker creating, I'm your man. Okay, thank you, Timothy. Thank you for that. Willie is saying not only was it a golf reference, it's from about 30 years ago. All right, okay, thank you for letting us know, Willie. Thank you, mate. Willie is saying, I saw Nick Fadley and couldn't resist. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. So no problem with that. Thank you, mate. Dave is saying, we're laughing at Willie. Thank you, Dave. Dave saying, great stream, guys, mate. Take care, and all fan dinners. Catch up on the next one. Thank you, Dave. Been a pleasure having you with us, mate. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and well out there. Thank you for your company and conversation. Always a pleasure. Take care, Dave. Stay safe and well, and best wishes to you and the family, mate. All the best. Take care. And Willie is saying, cheers, lads. Thank you, Willie. Been a pleasure having you involved, mate. Best wishes to you and to your family. Enjoy what's left of your weekend, mate. Take care. Stay safe and well. And thank you for your company and conversation, mate. Take care. Stay safe. Jamie is saying, what's going on at Old Trafford? Them be singing championship here, Red Army coming down. Yeah, fair enough, Jamie. They could be singing that. Jamie saying, sorry, I have to say that. No, fair enough. Bit of friendly banter. It's no harm in that. Jamie saying, take care, guys. Bye for now, pal. Thank you, Jamie. Same to you, mate. Best wishes to you and Megan. Thank you for your company and conversation. Stay safe and well. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thank you for your company and conversation. All the best, mate. Take care and stay safe. Speak again soon, mate. And Jamie saying, take care, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And also to Willie. Top stuff. Dave saying, JW. Thank you, Dave. And Dave also saying, and to you and Becky, guys. Top man. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that, mate. Right, guys. Time for me to wrap it up here. Thank you for being with us as it finished United 1, Brighton 3. Disappointing afternoon for you guys that are United fans, but good result for Brighton. I'll be back with you again soon, I'm sure. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Stay safe and well. And I look forward to catching up with you guys on a future stream. All the best. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.